Hello and welcome back. This is Tommy T with Elegant SMP. I hope everyone's doing good. Happy December, everybody. Tesla semis are coming out. You're probably going to be seeing it on the road somewhere. It's exciting anyways. I want to talk about scalp micropigmentation today. The topic on the disadvantages of getting scalp micropigmentation, or SMP. I know a lot of people like to talk about all the positive things. And of course, there's a lot of positive things that come with it too. But you also have to look, both sides of the coin. You have to look the pros and cons. So this is what that video is going to be today. And you're going to have to excuse me if it bounces a lot, my camera. I'm just driving. So mainly my focus is going to be on the road. But I'll just tell you candidly, my experience with it and some things that you should look out for, especially if you're entertaining the thought of becoming or getting SMP for yourself. Number one is the disadvantage of SMP is, what if you get a bad technician, right? Someone that doesn't really know what they're doing. They didn't go through the proper channels of certification to make sure that they become knowledgeable of the skin and how to put the pointillism technique in place to make sure that you get a good SMP, right? A lot of people are that are trying to get into this industry, they gotta make sure they go through proper training at a good academy. And by the way, Enhanced Pigment, I went through them. They're great peoples, great trainers, very knowledgeable, comprehensive training. They're over in Toronto, Canada. Hit them up and let them know that Tommy sent you their way. Number two is, you only get one hairstyle. If you're getting SMP and you're balding and you're going for that shave look, you only have one hairstyle, right? If you're getting hair transplant or systems or something like that, of course you have many different hairstyles you can play with depending on your barber. But with SMP, you have to be comfortable with rocking that shaved head stubbled look, 5 o'clock shadow look on your head. Okay, you only get one hairstyle. Number three, you got to be consistent with your routine. Every 2 to 4 days, you have to shave your head down with a zero guard. And some people out there, your hair might grow faster than others. Others might grow a little bit slower than others. So you have to play with it. I recommend for shaving your head with a T outliner, I use what is it called? The trimmer. I can't believe I don't remember it. But anyways, yeah, just you can get a foil. You can get like a zero guard. They all work well. Just make sure that you're consistent with it. The next thing is that the pigments will fade over time, right? Depending on who you talk to, SMP is permanent, semi-permanent. The thing is, the pigment is always going to be there unless you get it lasered off. It's going to fade, right? But it's always going to be there in some capacity. So it will fade over time, and you will need to get it touched up over time. And depending on many different factors, and I'll make another video on this, everyone's fade over time rate is different, okay? It boils down to a lot of things, and I'll make another video about that some other time. Number five is pain and discomfort, okay? Don't think you're getting into this and think it's not gonna hurt. Sure, you'll hear people, and you read somewhere on the internet where they claim, on a scale of 1 to 10, 2 is probably the average. I've heard stories, man. I heard stories. Some 6'8" dude came in, Hell's Angel tattoos from the neck down everywhere, leather jacket wearing, tough guy, comes in, get his SMP, not even half the session through. He was in a lot of pain. So it really depends. The threshold for pain is different for everyone, so just keep that in mind. For me, it wasn't too bad, right? The SMP, the pain wasn't too bad. I actually got a massage in the back. I fell asleep when it was when my practitioner was putting the pigments in my crown area. It got a little bit annoying in the front, towards the hairline. I would say around there, maybe a 4 or 5. But the most important thing is to make sure that you have breakfast that morning. You eat something well. The night before, you can get some sleep, get some Z's. That'll be great. So you'll have the energy to go through that, okay? So the last thing, well, number 6, you have to be strict and adhere with the aftercare, the post-care instructions that your practitioner gives to you. All right. There are certain criterias, there are certain things that you should not be doing while you're going through different healing phases for your SMP. So just make sure that you follow it to the T, okay? And lastly, I want to say is that with SMP, you have to remember that the pigments are 2-dimensional and your hair is 3-dimensional. So when it grows out a certain length, you break the illusion and you give away the secret. Okay? All right, so that is, what is that? 7 disadvantages that I can think of in regards to getting SMP. I hope this video brings a lot of, I guess, value to you. If you find that you got some value out of this, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. It helps with the channel. I'm also opening a clinic in a couple weeks over here in Buffalo, New York. So if you want to get a free SMP treatment by someone that is certified and trained, that went through the proper channels of training, come and hit me up. I'll be happy to work with you. We'll sit down, we'll talk about it, and hopefully, you know, we can create something special for both of us. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I apologize if this video bounces a lot, but you know, when I'm on the road, you know, that's a good time for me to record because I have some time to myself and really talk it out. But anyways, if you guys have any questions, please just leave them in the comment below. I'll be very happy to look at it and answer any kind of questions that you might have with SMP. All right, until next time, peace out and have a fantastic day.